Yeah, I have opened PPT. Are you able to see my screen? Yeah. Let me start with today also with demo only. Okay, data. Yeah. Can you anybody brief me about data information? What is that? If anybody knows that one, please be interactive mode in this session. Okay, so that only I can able to understand you people are understanding. Yeah, everybody using mobile, right? Yeah, see, well, all the times we will means there is a plans 3 months plans, 2 GB data per day, 1.5 GB per day. Okay, means why we are using that internet option just for getting the information only, right? There will be some information. Okay, there are a lot of information, but for us required few information. What for those only for those requirements only we are using our internet. We are not searching everything. Whatever we are required, those things only we will search. Okay, right? So everybody knows YouTube, right? So in that there are a lot of videos are there, but we will select either cricket or cinemas or fun, whatever it may be. As per our requirement only, we will search. Okay, enter YouTube, whatever is there. Okay, for example, I'm telling that complete thing we can say it's a collection of raw facts. Means there it will be anything. Okay, that will be some data. It can be structured. Structured means it's a kind of tables. We know, right? Excels are now. Okay, like that. At least we can able to understand what is what by seeing the cell or by seeing the spreadsheets and all. Okay, that is structured. Unstructured means we know everybody knows, right? XML and JSON format files. XML files everybody knows, right? If you are opening the passport or if you are doing ITR, anything means that data will be populated as in XML format only. Okay, so that type of files we can say means that there will be some key and correspondent value will be there. That is, it's kind of we can able to understand, but it's a semi-structured. Okay, unstructured means videos, images, audios. These things we can say it's a unstructured data. Okay, so the about data not required that much. Just I'm giving brief. Okay, information. There are a lot of data, but for us required some meaningful or our requirement it should match. Means that some information for us required, that you understood, right? What as per our requirement, what is we are searching, that is called information. In definition wise we can say anything where that is book definition, but I am telling our words. Okay, metadata. Metadata means when we are opening the, see here itself we are I am opening this one. Okay, PowerPoint presentation. This is called metadata. Means by seeing this one, I can able to understand this is the introduction to some SQL classes and all. Means some information about the other data objects. Okay, data about data. Okay, is called metadata. In Oracle or database environment, we can say that is metadata. Means somewhere we know, right? In books and all, there will be first page index. Means there will be some clue for that where we are having the content for specific topics. Okay, index things and all. Okay, that is called metadata in real world. Actually, in the database world, the metadata will be stored in data dictionary and metadata status registry. It will be there in Oracle or any database environment. It will be there metadata registry. Okay, based on actually whenever we trigger or we will send the command to the Oracle or any database, actually it will search the first metadata only, whether that object is existed or not, where that files are stored. That header information will be there, file information, everything in the metadata. First, go on Oracle or any other DB, go and search in the metadata, and once it's available, then only it will go to original data files, and it retrieve and will give to the end user. Okay, so that is the importance of metadata. Without metadata, no database will run. Okay, next, data store. Data store means everybody knows hard disk, right? Okay, in hard disk also directly we cannot store anything. It will be in the form of flat files or excels or video mp3 files, mp4 files, or word, excel, whatever it may be. It's a kind of one file. Okay, internally how operating system will store the data? Anybody, can you tell me? By seeing this one, here we can see here lot of things are there. By seeing this folders, we can come to know this is the things. But OS, how it will store and how it will return? Can anybody explain? Please be interactive. Word format. But actually, our OS and our system will not read the OS files or any other files, videos or whatever it may be. System can understand only machine language, that is low level language. There will be interpreter. We are installing the Microsoft Word, right? Okay, we are if we are installing the Microsoft Word. One second. Somebody joined. Yeah, Microsoft Word means it is the interpreter. It will convert the our information to binary code. Okay, that is system understandable language. That is machine code. Okay, whatever we are using, words, excels, everything is a high level language. Okay, there will be interpreter that converts the high level data into machine level language, that stores the information, and OS can able to read that information. But by seeing this one, we will think system will understand these things, but actually our OS will not read these files. Okay, so whatever we are saving or we are typing in the word, that will be converted into machine language and it will store into the disks. Okay, that is the scenario in the OS. Okay, actual word. Actually, in the system, it will do like that only. Okay, as I mentioned, the data will be stored in the disk and hard disk or databases. Okay, next, database. Can anybody tell me that what is database? Here, we know the data, right? Database means it's a collection of some data. Maybe it is related or maybe it may not be related. Okay, like that. Somewhere it is storing some particular data. Okay, that is called database. It means organized collection of interrelated data or non-related data for the particular application. Okay, application nothing but it's a program. It's a kind of one program for the specific task. Means I am maintaining these folders. Means I am storing all the courses. I am storing the Hadoop information. I am storing means it is a specific this will task will be there for creating the folders and all. Okay, this we can say that means some collection of interrelated data. It can be anything. Okay, not only Oracle, not only SQL Server, anything. Okay, there are actually two types of data can be used for two things. Main here we will start with our actual database. Means structured data we will discuss only. Okay, structured data can be used for one thing is for analytical purpose and one thing for transactional basis. Can anybody tell me that what is transactional basis? Transactional processing, where we are using transactions. Can anybody give that example? These two, everybody knows that one. Sorry. Yeah, online transactions. It's a banking. Okay, in Excel, whatever we are doing, everything it's a transactional basis. Means it's a record by record. Actually, transactions means not only in the not only banking sector, banking related things. Every record saving, we can say it's a transactional basis in the database world. Okay. Analytical means, see, somebody watching the movie. After that, somebody will give review. Okay, means what he did. He did some analysis on that film and he is giving the review. But it can be his own review, not for all the. It not related to all the people. Same way in database also, data can be used for two things. One is transactional basis. In future, we want the records. It should be stored in somewhere. Okay, it should be stored in disk or some database, anything. Okay, these things we can called transactional basis. Just there will be lot of data. If we are using for analytical purpose, then that is called analytical processing. Our Oracle and SQL databases, RDBMS, everything comes under OLTP only. Okay, the data can be stored in the permanently and used for relation things. Okay, this is the OLAP and OLTP. Everyone understood, right? What I'm telling? Is it fast or slow? Correct me if I'm doing wrong or if I'm going fast. Okay. Next, earlier in before databases and all, earlier we are maintaining the actually flat files. Anybody knows about flat file? Okay, means data can be stored in the form of CSV or tab separated based on some delimiter. We are storing the data. Okay, just think we don't have Excel also. Before creating the database, even Excel also we don't have. Okay, that time people are maintaining like this. Okay, here they will give some headers. Okay, means it's a employee ID, but it is not the table as of now. I am telling. Okay, name, it's a salary. Okay, which department says he is working. Okay, like that data is storing in the form of flat file. Flat file means it's any the file type can be anything. It's a PDF, CSV, tab separated value, anything. Okay, like this we are storing the data and we are they are doing some analysis and go and search the particular employee ID. Like that they are maintaining, and if his salary got increased means they will go and manually updating the things. That is before database version. Okay, means here how our system will work with flat file means whatever we are using that files, it is as I earlier already I told, right? This will be high level language. That system cannot understand. Okay, every file it will be read and that particular file can be converted into machine language. Here that particular notepad means notepad plus plus software will be there, that interpreter will convert high level language to machine level language. That it once it's processed and it will submit to the particular application program is nothing but some, here I am finding some keyword. Okay, wherever we are having pen means it is also an application, means it is also one requirement. Specifically this find window created for this purpose, for identifying the keyword, that is called application. Okay, means for particular request it will read the data from files, means these things will convert it to machine language. This machine language data will be passed to the application program. That application program again our interpreter will convert to high level language. That is what the scenario before database our flat file is using, like this. Okay, here easily we can identify there will be some drawbacks, right? Can anybody guess? Because these files are these file all are high level language, either CSV or Excel or anything, all are high level language, everybody can read these things. Is there any drawbacks? Easily we can guess. Can anybody guess that? Please be interactive mode. Can anybody? Okay, let me explain. See here, in the flat file, can we retrieve urgent basis? Means by simply, see, for this identifying the 10th department, I need to type the I need to press that find window and need to go to this find window, and I need to search that particular keyword. Okay, there will be some lot of steps are there, right? But in case of here only 5 records, so easily it is retrieving. Just think, we are bank is having millions crores of records. If I need to search in that flat file, how much time it will take? Okay, it is very difficult to retrieve, right? So that is also one drawback with this one, with flat file or anything. Redundancy, see, there is no restriction. I can insert one more record here. Okay, means there will be duplicate. Normally anybody having that multiple account numbers in the same bag, no, right? It will be unique for all the people. Nobody having same account number for other. Okay, means it's a unique records. It won't. There will be. It will allow the duplicate. Nothing. There is no restrictions in that. Okay, so that is also one drawback. Integrity. See, here I am having employee information. Here I am having department information. Okay, DPT ID means DPT ID, department name, location. Okay. See, is there any relation in that flat files? There is no relations. By seeing this one, it is a separate file. This is separate file, but means there is no there is no relation. If we want to form the relation, means it's very difficult with the flat files or any other. Okay, so that's why it is also means there is no integrity in the flat file system. Security, it is high level, anybody can change this one. Neither means some, I can say this anything I can update. Okay, but actually we should not do like that. If we go to bank, means if anybody change the account number or their account information, is it allow? It won't allow, right? It should be sensitive. Nobody should update from outside. Okay, there will be lot of security features in the bank system. Means for sensitive information storing, we should have these specific features. Okay, again one more, indexing. Actually, if here we can see this for 6 records, there might be millions of records. If we don't have a searching mechanism, it will be very difficult. Any file, not only in CSV, flat file, anything. Okay, even in database also, if we don't have the index, means it's very difficult to search. It will take lot of time, because it will go and search the keyword record by record, means line by line it will search, and also it will go to specifically for first field, means it will take lot of time. There is no searching mechanism and all. These are all the drawbacks with flat file. Okay, Excel it is whatever it may be, but these features will cover will these drawbacks will overcome by database and all. That time it came the database. Okay, for that maintaining the database, some management system should be there, right? Okay, somewhere it is maintaining. If college is there means, so there will be some restrictions are right, principal and correspondent. There will be lot of designations. Based on their function, their responsibilities, he will control the college people and lecturers, whatever it may be. Okay, any objects it will be controlled by some system. That is called database system. Collection of programs written to manage in the database world or software world. It's a everything we can say in the form of programs. Okay, to manage the database, some program should be written. That is called database management system. Okay. Actually, whenever we are installing the already I told right, any application we are running means that interpreter should install in install in the OS. Might be some application programs automatically installed with the OS along with OS. Okay, but actually for database or anything, we should install some software. Okay, automatically that that interpreter got installed in our system. Okay, whenever we are installing the DBMS, means with that what it will take the some storage location where it needs to install. If we are installing any software means it will ask where it needs to store, where it needs to install. There it will show right. Here also it will show that window where that physically where it needs to store data and all. Okay, that thing it will be there. It is for already I have mentioned that DBMS features means in the drawbacks itself, data retrieval, redundancy, integrity. These things it will comes in this one. For this, actually, DBMS means it's not only Oracle. There will be lot of programming languages are there. Okay, in that Oracle will be one of the most used database. Okay, since it is having more number of features compared to other things. There are MySQL, PostgreSQL, MongoDB, Microsoft SQL Server. Okay, Microsoft Access also we know, I think everybody. Okay, like lot of database are there. In that, Oracle is the best database. Okay, whenever banks will use Oracle only to do the transactional things. So where till that time, definitely Oracle will be there. Okay. Next, how data already I have mentioned right. What is DBMS? On top of in the flat file system, directly it will interact the application program with operating system. But when we consider the DBMS, on top of that operating system, there will be one management. Means the database management system will be there that will interact with the OS files and all. We are having these additional features, right? Definitely some additional software and some additional layer will be there. Okay, see, security wide we will give the username password. This will cover storage. It will OS actually anything we are giving. We are doing with one application program means that will be doing by OS system only. Finally, okay. On top of that only any application will run. Okay, means physical storage. Our hard disk will store the data, but it should not read as a file. I have opened the CSV file, right? But if we cannot see the data within the database, okay, for that it will create some storage and it will encrypt the data whatever we are having in the folders and all. Okay, that will be doing by DBMS. DBMS will give the instructions to OS to do this encryption and to store the data in particular location. Everything the DBMS will give the instructions to the OS. OS can do these things. Okay. Finally, whenever we require the data, if we type the command select star from something, okay, means that application program will take the request by DBMS and it will convert that instruction as a machine language by DBMS, that as per that code it will retrieve the data from the database. That is what the DBMS will do. That is what the functionality of DBMS. Is there any doubt in this one? Actually, these things mandatory when we are doing the when we are working with Oracle and all, because internally like this only our structured SQL or anything will work. If we don't know this one, few maybe without these things also we can able to understand Oracle and all. But if we know this thing architecture behind what it will do, what our command will do, easily we can understand and we can give full-fledged effort in that. Is there any doubt, anybody? It's clear, right? Yeah, here this is the architecture. Actually, I have mentioned, right? It will be physical storage and it is the interpreter. This is the requirement. Means here who will use the application programs? It's the end user. Means we will give the restriction and we will retrieve the we will read the data, right? So we are the application programs. Means it's a external actually if we consider everything every functionality as a one layer, means that whatever we are doing the instructions everything, that is external layer, data view layer we can say. Okay, we are seeing that one result, or we are giving input, everything we are using by end user. Okay, that is data view layer. But developer perspective, how the developer can analyze and how means, okay, let it be, I will take one example. See, I have told, right, employee information and department information, there will be these fields. Okay, let's assume here also I can save here itself, right? Department ID, department name, location, everything in this place. Okay. By seeing this data, anybody can guess, is there any drawback in that? Just guess. Is there any mistake, or is there any wasting in that? See, this 10th department is there, right? This is repeating. Okay, right? Why we need to store multiple times? Here, some waste. We are wasting some memory, right? Anyway, it is a, some physical memory, some 1 KB or 10 2 KB, whatever it may be. It will be wastage of storage, right? Simply we can store this 10 department ID, and this thing will store as a separate record, separate table. Means here anyway it won't get repeat, so automatically some storage will save, right? These things will done by who actually in the real world? Can anybody guess? If you are working with database means database means you need to think of this modeling. We can say this, we are splitting the table. Okay, we see employee information should be there in HR department. Okay, finance department should be there in some other. Okay, that should having some where he worked earlier, where what is the PF, everything will be there in separate department. Okay, means that analysis who will do, actually developer has to do that one. That is called actually data modeling. Okay, how we are storing, how we will which fields we need to keep in the particular table. how we will reduce the redundancy in the tables. These things will done by will done by developer actually while developing the application. Okay, that analysis and everything we can say, if we consider in the DBMS architecture, that will comes around conceptual level, means it's a logical coding of database. Okay, that is called conceptual level. Okay, how data will be stored. Okay, in the hard disk it will data will be stored, right? But that can be that will be in encrypted data, nobody can understand that. Okay, that internal mechanism will done by DBMS actually, that give the restrictions to OS can convert the data in high level language, okay, that to machine learning, means some files just open, let me show you. Okay, any video or image. Okay, this is image. I am editing with Notepad Plus. Is anybody can understand? Means actually our OS will store the file like this only. Okay, it is the, we can say this is binary format. But anybody knows about binary? In childhood days, we will see that every number will be divisible by two. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's correct. Means data can be stored in the form of zeros and ones. Okay, in that way only data can be stored in the only that zeros and ones only will read by our OS. Okay, for that required some machine language, but actually data can be stored in the form of zeros and ones only, whatever it may be. Okay, that everything mechanism will done in the internal level, means data storage layer. Is there any doubts in this one? Can anybody or brief about this one? In actually I have prepared a PowerPoint our words only. Okay, what I'm using the language, same thing will be using here. Okay, I'm not using any textbook definitions or net anything. It is clear, right? DBMS architecture. Okay, thank you. Data modeling. Already I have mentioned, right? Conceptual level, developer can do the logical thinking, logical coding. Okay, that is data modeling. Actually, data modeling also three types in the real world. Okay, hierarchical data model, network data model, relational data model. Hierarchical means we know, right? Hierarchy, how it, anybody knows about hierarchy? See, let's assume one organization, education organization. In that, having first higher level will be correspondent, next principal, next HODs, under HOD the lecturers, under lecturers associate lecturers. Okay, like that some designation, based on the designation, means based on roles, some function their responsibilities will be there, right? So same way, data also based on that responsibilities, based on their roles, responsibilities will be defined. Okay, that is called hierarchical model. Actually, it will work one to many. See, correspondent will be one, and principal is one. Means maybe correspondent he has two or three colleges. Means for all three colleges he is the one guy as a head. Okay. Next three principals. In one college, one principal will be there. He under him has more number of HODs, E, triple E, C, or anything. Okay. Like that tree structure, it is actually. This hierarchical model actually defined by COBOL company. We are anybody knows COBOL? It is a language actually. COBOL company introduced this hierarchical model. Nowadays nobody is using this one. Network data model. Network data model means it's actually many to many. There will be many number of correspondents. There will be many number of principals. Means for one people are investing the money, means who people will together will invest. Okay, means many number of investors are there. There is not the only one person as a owner. Okay, means it's a partnership, means many to many number of persons will be there, relations will be like that. Okay, this is introduced by IBM. Okay, for this one they are using the procedural language. We don't know that, actually I don't know much about this one. Relational database. Next, okay, relational database means we can say RDBMS. RDBMS. There we can say the word RDBMS. As of now, we have discussed DBMS. Nowhere I have mentioned the relations. Okay, I use it sometimes, but not much. Okay, see now that word comes into picture. Relational. I need to maintain the relations. See here, employee and department. So here employee information only I am having. Here department information. I need to maintain some relation to capture the department information, right? So I am maintaining the department ID in this table, and same way I am maintaining the department ID in the department table, so that I can easily get the values from the department table to the employee information. Okay, that is one of the relation. Okay, we can say it's a foreign key. Okay, that I will explain in the constraint concept. Okay, relational concepts. Actually the when the DBMS, we can say it is a relational database, means it should satisfy few properties. Okay, actually not only RDBMS. If we want to say, if we need to say that database is the DBMS, relational database means it should satisfy these properties. Okay, one is atomicity, consistency, isolation, durability. Acid property, we can say these properties are acid properties. All RDBMS should satisfy these acid properties. Then only we can say that is RDBMS. Atomicity. Atomicity means let we can take example in the bank. Okay, we deposited some amount in bank. We went ATMs. Okay, we will type our some. We will withdraw some amount. Okay, so what happens sometimes? We will enter the amount. We will given a pin everything, but still amount will not. We won't get. So due to some system error. So what happen actually? We will lose the amount, right? Actually after that you will get the message. If the transaction is not completed, you need to reach the bank, or you can wait 7 days. Okay, what it will do the 7 days? What system can do in the 7 days normally? Can anybody guess? Anybody do the manual transactions in that case? Hello, anybody can tell me that in what will happen in that 7 days? Even if you go to bank on spontaneously, but they cannot help in that time. They will also tell, please be wait 7 days. What will happen in that 7 days? Okay, let me explain. Actually, see, whatever we are means transaction is not completed in that time, but our amount got deducted, but we have not retrieved the amount. We are not taken right from the ATM machine. So what happened now? That transaction will go to log file. Okay, means its transaction got failed due to some other error. Maybe some, it's a table. In database means it's everything will stored in the form of tables. Okay, somewhere some problem came to one of the table, or some that time some other table is using. Okay, means either all the transactions, okay, transaction should complete, okay, one thing, or it should not deduct from the account. Means if we if it is not withdrawn, it should be deposited to account. Okay, that is the scenario. Either transaction should complete, or it should not initiated. Means it should not be partial. That's what I'm telling here. Okay, actually in Oracle we are having the rollback command that will do the transaction. Means it's technically we can say it will cancel the transaction, previous transactions. Means we have entered the pin and everything, we have withdrawn, but amount got not deduct, amount we are not retrieved. That's why we are canceling that previous transaction. If it is if we withdraw means the transaction should get complete. Okay, or it should, the amount whatever credited amount is there, right, debited amount, that should be added to the actual amount. That is atomicity, we can say. Okay, directly we can say it's complete the transaction or cancel the transaction. Either one should be there, but it should not be partial. Now that clear, right, that word atomicity? Is there any doubt in that? Either transaction should complete or it should be cancelled, but it should not be partial. Okay, that is called atomicity. Consistency. Okay, actually consistency means uh, before transactions and after transaction data should see. I am doing I am having 10 records in the one table. Okay, I am deleting 5 records. Okay, that 5 records, normally what will happen, it will go to actually Oracle, how it will maintain, na? Let me explain that. User, this is buffer. Buffer means it's a you can say this is hard disk. Okay, whenever triggers the user triggers the one command means normally it will done in buffer only, not in, and it will not apply directly in the hard disk. Okay, okay, in the buffer memory means uh, I am having 10 number of records. I am deleting the 5 records from the table. Okay, if I trigger that command delete, actually for that delete from table where row number less than or equal to 5, that is the command I have triggered. System what it will do, it will go to hard disk and it will fetch the records into buffer. Here whatever I have mentioned, the where class means it's a filter, that records I will delete, rest will be moved to the hard disk. That is what the scenario. Actually, data when it will move to push to the data hard disk, when we press the command called command, then only it will push to the hard disk. Till that time, table should contain 10 records in the hard disk, 5 records deleted only in the buffer. Okay, means but having that 5 records extra, 5 record deleted records in some other, here some recycle bin will be there, the data will be moved to the recycle bin. Okay, means 5 records here and 5 records in the recycle bin. Before transactions means I have not committed the data, 10 records. Okay, total 10 records, right? 5 records before transactions means here I am having 10, 5 records deleted, 5 records moved to 5 records here and 5 records to the recycle bin. Means total number of records, okay, before and after it remains same. Means it should be equal. Rest of the means partially it won't get deleted. that is called consistency. Isolation. Okay, isolation, let I will take example. Okay, bank, we if we go to bank, all employees will use same application only. Okay, but see, I am depositing amount, somebody is depositing amount, in there are a lot of counter, right? All the places, some withdraw or deposit, some other operations will be there. Okay, but all are using same application. How system will maintain means, even storage also same table only Oracle table only will use. Okay, in that, how it will maintain that session separately, means each transaction will maintain separately, individually. That is called isolations. Means, if I am doing the depositing, somebody is depositing, means it should not be impact with the other transaction. Okay, means it transaction cannot be overlapped, running immediately. And means, is anybody faced that problem, means, I have deposited amount but not reflected in bank. Sometimes it happen, okay, due to some technical error or something happen in the server side. But normally it should not happen. Means, actually, that things we can say deadlocks, means due to one transaction another transaction is impacting, means that we can say word called deadlock. These terms now we can maybe not able to understand, but in going forward we can easily understand that words and all. Durability means, it's once we I have completed the transaction, that should reflect into hard disk in the permanent memory. That is called by pressing the commit keyword. Okay, that is the durability. Okay, these properties should satisfy by RDBMS. Okay, is there any doubt in that? Is it class is fine, or still I need to change anything?
It's fine. How to record this video?
Yeah.
Record. Is there any
Okay, I forgot to record the video.
no, is it recording okay?
Actually, I should